Now Hackett, on the other hand, is quite sensitive to getting early foul trouble. That happened to him against Magnolia. Plus, he had a comparatively disappointing game last Tuesday.
Yes, he had but 29 points in that ball game. Still coming off by, taken off by Philip Cesar. Banks it hard. Michael seems to be
himself at 4:30. But Ginebra San Miguel came out of the dugout earlier than Great Taste. We have a turnover going to Cesar, and Cesar is running.
There were 2 interceptions.
Here's Isaac.
Another
And
interception.
Yes, Cesar stuck his hand out and a fast break. The quick bound Fox, but it's a 4-point lead being enjoyed by Great Taste. Michael Young is on the move.
Yes, sir. Today, in the first quarter, he seems to be all right. No? Suicidal drive there. Michael Hackett clears the offensive rebound.
Lead by Great Taste Coffee. Score at 11-4. Jump shot coming from
Jaworski up on their feet, probably asking the guards to try to contain Ricardo a little bit by stopping him, not letting him get
shoulder fake. No basket. Taken away by Ricardo Brown.
Goes to Michael Young for a 3-point shot. It's the second opponents, but this time it's necessary that he gets hit because Hackett's not getting the ball and distribution's not being done well.
On it again. Here is Ricardo Brown. Changing pace, changing direction, putting it up.
Yes, sir. Initiated by Philip Cesar.
Andy, what a strong start coming from Great Taste Coffee.
You were mentioning what a great start by the Great Taste Coffee makers. I'm sure they felt very badly about their loss. The 7% from the free throw line here in the semifinals because he's been sent there only 3 times and making 2 out of 3. Now it's 4 out of 5. That should be 80% for him.
From the corner,
Michael Young makes the shot and gets fouled. And he's running to the 15-foot line. I think.
The foul is going to go. Young has done is subject himself to be a bionic.
Well, I think the prospects of losing and being eliminated, lifts the spirit of a person. And definitely, he's a person who's a winner and does not want to be eliminated.
This is the biggest lead of Great Ginebra San Miguel, knocking in his 4th point. Young inside.
That kind of a play is very hard to...
I think in this particular game, Coach Baby De Lupan has told his boys to be very careful in the area of turnovers, and we have 2 players from Great Taste taking her, and see how this happens. Cesar will try to extend help defense. Here is Hackett. He will take it up. Bad landing. He was trying to, break his fall with that left leg, but landed a little bit, but he could not find any solid ground. Here's the slow-mo action again. After Michael Young is taking a plunge down hard, and Ramos trying to...
Miguel on the offensive move.
During that break, Tito Leizaga seeing action for the first time, and we have an offensive
on a fast break play.
Here is Ampalayo, lost control. Jaworski, and here is Hackett. Hacketter. Finding Young.
Some problems there as Michael Hackett had to switch off against Tuadles. Left Sonny Jaworski guarding Michael Young there at the 3-second area.
Running shot coming from Joey. Ampalayo under the basket. It is 28-16 for Great Taste.
Again, another switch off, and Hackett is just guarding there underneath the 3-second area. Michael Hackett
running, but nobody saw him. Michael Young. He will go for seconds.
They being the second shot, however.
Jaworski takes the point. Dynamite in Rainbow Country.
Yes, sir.
It's 50% from the 3-point area. Ricardo Brown found himself open.
So he stepped on the white.
As Andy said, that's the white line. Anything before that, 3-point area, and they changed the color just to be able to be distinct from the amateur teams that are competing here. A 13-point lead being enjoyed by Great Taste. At the corner, Michael Young, he knows that Hackett has 2 personal fouls. No stop. Back to Tuadles, looking for a cutter. Atoy Ko. When Atoy Ko scores, he's back in the ball game. He will put it up hard. Oh, Jaworski blocked from the blind side by Kai Dick. They have 5 seconds to put it up. What a spin by
Yes.
Twadless.
No better guy to do. Compared to 3 for Ginebra, and Great Taste did not commit a turnover in the first quarter. They had 4 or 5 interceptions in that first quarter.
A one-hand drive on a fast break. It is Twadless, and that was initiated by the reaching in qualities of Ricardo Brown.
Certainly Great Taste looking for revenge against Ginebra San Miguel, whom they beat twice in the elimination, but when it counted, Ginebra came up with a 1-point conference high for points scored in this conference, is also being held by the Great Taste Coffee Makers. Follow-up shot there for Ampalayo.
Well, during the onset, before he hurt his hand, Heidick with 3 points and Twadless with 2.
Miscommunication between Young and Brown. He was looking at the basket for a possible follow-up. Ampalayo, back-to-back baskets, tries to get the team back, and he's really developed into a super power forward for the team.
But it is 51-29 for Great Taste Coffee, an uphill climb for Ginebra.
3-point shot by Atoy Ko, offline.
Here is Jaworski. He will do a one-hander, the barreling J.
And that
Michael Hackett continues to keep an eye on Young.
they slow down the tempo of a ball game. Young taking it from outside. It's a 3-point shot now for Michael Young.
Hackett, on the other hand, had 10 points during the first quarter, and he has pulled down 6 rebounding from Isaac.
Improved shooting now on the part of the Ginebra San Miguel squad. Brown gets
Shot
clobbered. Yes. Good shot block by Don Ampalayo.
Going to the big J. Drive and draw.
Look at the hustle of Sonny Jaworski keeping the ball alive. And they score.
And he thought that they were going to have possession.
That's right.
So he just parked for a while trying to catch his second breath. And then he was a little bit too late in coming to defense. He said, here they come. Atoy Ko misses on a drive. Ginebra is on the move. They're taking it step by step. An air pass going to Ampalayo. A turnaround shot. And he gets it.
Ampalayo with 6 points in this quarter.
And never tasted the lead and never got the first basket. It was great for 37 for Great Taste. Ricardo Brown from Rainbow Country. Back range shot. Latosa at the stretch to get the defensive rebound. Here is the big J. And the quick Brown Fox with his quick hands. Atoy Ko press going to Hackett. Here he comes for a basket.
Yes, sir.
Of Great Taste Coffee.
You're very correct, Ingoy. Ampalayo has been getting away with undergoal shots. And certainly Jaworski has driven in a couple of times here in the second quarter. At the same time, there's a 3-point shot by Heidick. Same time, he sends in Ramos, whom he knows can help out in rebounds. There's Ramos diving for the ball, causing Isaac to lose the ball to the end line. Who's this guy? Ampalayo, I'm sorry.
Ampalayo may have hurt himself trying to dive for the loose ball. He's still on the floor. Time is 7:29.
He's holding onto his ankle, Pingoy.
And a 30-second injury timeout is being given. Watch it once more. I'm looking for the ankles. Oh, yes.
The Iron Man, if you remember him, Jimmy Noblesada.
The late Jimmy.
Yes, and, no, he just retired as a businessman right now. I still see him a lot, And Jimmy...
Oh, yes, you're right.
Jimmy
it's a different Jimmy.
Off by pounding it on the floor, That's why they call him the Iron Man.
Yes. And it is now 54-39 for Great Taste Coffee. On the matchup here, Ginebra defense. It's Isaac on Ricardo Brown. Michael Hackett, as usual, against Young. They go to Ricardo Brown, who's open.
That's a very good play. The big net.
Here is Ricardo Brown. What a pass, what a bounce pass play.
A pass to a veteran like Philip Cesar, he's going to put in the 2 points. So you're very relaxed. Ramos doing some good defense against Sonny.
That was happening. The Great Taste Coffee Makers were quiet. There was a basket, a rainbow shot from Michael Young, a 2-pointer coming from Ricardo Brown, who now has 18.
2 follow-ups there for the Great Taste Coffee Makers. The ball wouldn't fall in.
Isaac is open from 15. He did not get the shooter's bounce with Cesar under the basket. He prevents Ginebra from... Here's Isaac. Loose ball picked up, and Heidick did that.
Oh, great pass by Arnie Twadless. Easy layup.
Dante Gonzalgo looking for a cutter. Finds it in Isaac. Michael Young pulling down his 10th rebound. 6 and 4.
24-point lead. 3-point shot by Heidick. And if it goes in, that's going to be the biggest lead for Great Taste. 30-point lead right now.
Dante Gonzalgo wants to get it right back. Almost had it. Here comes the mighty bucket.